Maybe I'll count this as 1, 2, 3, 4, and you know we can do 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and if we divide that again and we get 1D and a 2D and a 3D and a 4D and a 1D and a 1D and a 1D and a 2D and a 3D and a 4D and a, you got it? 1D and a 2D and a 3D and a 4D and a 1, a 1D and a 1D and a 2D and a 3D and a 4D and a, look at my right hand, and 1D and a 2D and a 3D and a 4D and a 1, the 2D and a 3D and a 4D and a 1D and a 2D and a 4D and a 1D and a 2D and a 3D and a 4D, a 1D and a 2D and a 3D, 4. So I'm going to start getting funky. And a 2D and a 3D and a 1D and a 2D and a 3D and a 4D and a 1D and a 2D and a 3D and a 4D and a 1D and a 2D and a 4D. So look out. You're putting 4 pulses, like 16th notes, into one beat. 1D and a 2D and a 3D and a 4D and a D and a. So 1D and a. You need to feel that rhythm. To get into funky rhythms, this is the basis of feeling that 1D and a 2D and a 3D and a 4D and keeping your right hand flowing. Notice that some of my notes are ghost notes. D and a 2. When I hit that 2, I'm just striking the chord. I'm still hitting the strings and I still have the chord, but it's ghosted. The notes are there. It's muffled. Okay? Or choked. I like to use that word sometimes. 1D and a 2D and. Now that 3 and 3D and you heard that was ghosted or choked. 4D and do you hear that? 40 and that was ghosted. So that ghosting gives you the rhythm. It's like hitting a drum beat. You know, it's like it's part of the percussive context of rhythm, that we can get that percussive sound in there by muting the strings, and I'm letting loose on the pressure on whatever chord I'm playing, so I get a nice muffled. And you can see I'm doing that just like that, and 1 and 1D and 1 and 1D and a 2D and a 4D and a 1D and a 2D and a 4D and a 1D and a 2D and a 4D and a 1 and 2D and 3D and 4D and a 1D and a 2D and 3D and a 1D and a 2D and 3D and a 4D and a 1D and a 2D and a 4D and a 1D and a 2D and a 3D and a 3D and a 4D and a 1D and so there's a lot of ways we can mix it up. 1D and a 2D and a 3D and a 4D and a. If you can get that in your head, let it sink in. Tap your foot. 1D and a 2D and a 3D and a 4D and a. You got to count it out loud to feel it. You got to tap your foot to feel that rhythm. This is about learning rhythms and how to do rhythms. So good luck with this. I'm going to follow this up with some other rhythm lessons, and I hope you stay tuned to Guitar Time for You, because I want you to learn all kinds of things about guitar playing, the techniques and skills. Rhythm is huge. You got to be a good rhythm player to be anything else. You need to understand rhythms and feel rhythms. And we get that internalizing rhythms by actually counting. That's how we do it. The mind and the heart, it all works together when we count. It helps internalize the beat, internalize the rhythm. Instead of walking down the street like a robot, you walk down the street with a groove, man. You get the groovy thing going, you know. It's cool. I guarantee you, it's good to have a little bit of groove to you, a little sway, you know. Feel the beats when you're hearing some good music, you know, or you're out, you know, jamming, or you're on whatever you're doing. When you feel it, if you just stand there straight and there's no emotion or no feeling in the body, well, you're not feeling it. You got to feel the beat, feel the rhythm. That's when we see really good dancers, you know, they might not understand the beat, they might not be able to count the beat, but they're feeling it, and they're counting it in their own way. But we need to do it by music theory and think about 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1D and a 2D and a 3D and a 4D and a 2D and a 3D and a 4D and a. All right, so stay tuned. We're going to have a lot more lessons to come, and I thank you for tuning in. Make sure that you hit the like button and that you're subscribed to Guitar Time for You.